Hello everybody, welcome back to Pixel Junkies. And
Hello.
Today we're playing Big Bass Fishing.
Big bass fishing.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some massive bass.
Yeah.
Isn't it pronounced
Some
big bass fishing?
I'm pretty sure it's bass.
Gopping
So
mouth
you-
bass.
You know, you get some speakers and the song with a nice bass, and then just put it in the water, and then all the fish kill themselves.
Yeah. So
Fish.
where
Oh,
are
yeah,
we
that's
now?
great.
We're in Florida, right?
Oh yeah, that's how you find
Yeah, we're just off the coast of the Florida Keys.
No, it's in a lake. Bass live in
Oh.
a lake. It's in the middle of the
Yeah,
large
but these,
lake.
we're searching for gopping mouth bass.
Oh, right.
They don't live in fresh water.
No, you're right.
Some of them go into fresh water. Now that's Andrew just putting out a bit of bait there. Get a bit of blood in the water.
Yeah. Now,
Unknown fact: gopping mouth bass are carnivorous.
I gotta be honest. Technically, this isn't a bass fishing vessel. This is the kind of fishing vessel that you would use for trout. It's got a deeper bottom. It doesn't ride on top of the water. It goes into the water more, which is better for trout. But we're kind of splitting hairs on this one. It's the best that we could afford with the money we were given at the beginning of the game.
We're not far enough into the game yet to have the appropriate.
So we're going to the
mechanisms.
Now we came out here. We were about to start the video. But we realized we didn't have any tackle or bait.
Tackle or
or a fishing rod. We need a fishing rod.
We need fishing rods. We need some like quantum rods.
So we're just going to the store to get
quantum rods.
Yeah.
What's quantum made out of?
Quantum. I think that's aluminum, like aluminum rods. They got lots of gads on them, so the rods are super strong.
Lots of gads.
Yeah, that's what the little rings are that the line feeds through.
Ah, right.
Are
gads.
you allowed to?
I'm quite familiar with gads.
Are you allowed to fish these guys with a barbed hook?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Or is there a moratorium on them at this point? In the season?
Not bass. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Technically, we're in international waters, so you can fish with whatever you want.
Yeah.
Technically, we're not, but we can pretend we are.
Hey, look, it's Tom Hanks.
Everything's legal if you pretend.
Yep. And
So it's a nice day for fishing. A bit foggy, but that's okay.
it's a bit of a wind, bit of a gust.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to fish any more than this because what it does, the wind pushes the plankton up under the shore, and that's what the bass eat. The plankton, they're filter feeders, and they live on the bottom. So you're gonna want to fish near the banks of the pond.
Yep. The saltwater pond.
Yeah. So we're just getting on our truck now. We're gonna go.
Who runs
to the
like that
store.
in water?
Pro
Man, the
fishers.
PS4 is friggin' taking off here now.
Yeah, we were actually
Fisherman.
pretty surprised we could get this working on the PS4 at all because this is a Dreamcast game.
Unlike a lot of the other fishing games that you
gotta get the map up and see
this
where the
one
store is, right?
Yeah, you gotta get to high points of elevation in order to see where all the best fishing locations are.
Well, you don't want to use a GPS when you're out fishing. You want to feel like you're actually out like Lewis and Clark.
Yeah, this guy's old school.
Yeah.
You can tell by his get-up. He's
We
always
don't-
doing it old school.
We don't use any of those new metal tackles. We use the old school kind.
Yeah.
We might actually go jigging after.
Just
Good.
scouting for fish here now.
If jigging is legal in these parts.
There's one in the. There's a eastern blue-tailed duck.
Yeah, yep.
It's a winged fish. Winged trout.
Just gonna get glowing pieces of metal that are in the air.
It's from the plane crash, right?
Yeah, sometimes it helps you identify the fish.
Now, the area that we're in now might confuse some people. There's a lot of pines in the area.
But it is in fact boreal.
Yeah, it is a boreal forest. That's where the bass like to live. They're not.
It's actually pronounced boreal.
Yeah, but you don't want to confuse people. In fact, that's also the currency here, the reals.
Yeah.
7.
Do you like the Real Madrid?
That's right.
Do I like Real Madrid?
Yeah.
As a soccer team?
Yeah.
Or as a location?
As a soccer team.
Yeah, they're pretty solid. I don't like Cristiano Ronaldo, though.
So this store didn't have any, right?
He's
So we
a
gotta
bit
go
of
to
a
another
douchebag.
store to get some tackle?
Yeah.
Well, I had to find a map to where the store is.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
They're off the grid.
Dumbass.
They're off the grid. That's why this particular character that we play likes to go there, because they are off the grid like him.
Yeah. Now, you will see that he is carrying what looks to be several weapons. That's in case there have been a couple of coyote sightings in the area.
Coyote?
Yeah.
There's a small game license you can pick up. We didn't show it in the video, so our apologies. But you can get a small game license and you can actually turn in coyote pelts.
Yeah.
For about 700 reals each. So if you like doing a bit of hunting on the side, you can do that.
Do you guys hunt?
This is primarily a fishing game. Do I hunt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In real life, I mean.
Yeah. Now and then. We only got it a few times. And we never...
Anywhere?
No. We always go up, never find anything, and then just shoot targets.
Yeah. And so that's how I came to understand my sexuality.
That's good. I'm glad you did that, Adam.
No, it's
I'm proud of you, man.
Yeah. It took a lot of time, but
yeah.
It's brave.
Here we go. We finally found it.
There's the store.
It's brave to finally come out as a black transvestite prostitute who's on the run from the law.
Mm.
It's brave to announce that on on the internet.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a good thing that tree panned around there.
Yeah.
Well, this isn't one of the best design games I've ever seen, but it's pretty fun. You can't really get another fishing game like this, on the
Yeah, there aren't many that are as
gen.
extensive as this.
Yeah.
Especially on the Genesis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, being able to capture this in 1080 was quite a feat.
Yeah.
We spent quite a bit of time leading up to this.
Yeah.
So if you would like and subscribe...
We're in the cab of our truck.
Yeah.
It's quite roomy in here. But we got a nice setup going on now. We bought a couple upgrades.
Yeah.
And there's our new fishing rod.
So what you see there, that fishing rod there...
4,000 reals for that.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's like...
Reals is the fake currency because they can't use actual U.S. currency in a game, right?
Yeah.
It announced to about $4.
The U.S. Currency is copywritten, so we're not allowed to use it.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to go fishing?
I do.
Let's go
All
fishing.
right, you're gonna want to find a nice shady spot.
Who wants to get a bull shark?
There's a trout.
That's a bass.
Oh yeah, who wants to get a bass?
Who wants to drop the base into the water because it's catch and release?
Oh man. So
Rum.
You shouldn't drink while you're fishing, but I know a lot of guys do. So if you do, make sure you drink responsibly.
Yeah, do so without alerting any officials whatsoever, and be sure to conceal it and hide it from the law.
What size motor is on the back of this rig here?
That's a...
That's a 3 horsepower.
Yeah, I was going to say that gives you about, 10 knots. You don't need any more than that.
Yeah.
It's outboard.
We have a sail. I don't know if you noticed, but we do have a bit of wind propulsion there with a bit of a tailwind.
Yeah. Well, that's just because we're trying to go green.
Yeah, absolutely. Save a bit of gas. We can go further into the
Now, here we see four strangers. 4 strangers in the game will come over and check your license, which we just gave them there. So that's it's good that you got to do that. Make sure you always have your fishing license on. Don't overfish, by the way, because that actually hurts the stock for the next year.
Yeah, and make sure you do that right away. Otherwise, they will take you back to shore and check that all your permits are in check.
And they will confiscate all fish if you don't have a license. So
you lose everything you got.
Yeah.
You lose your truck. You lose your rod. You lose all your
lose
catch.
your boat.
Yep. You lose everything.
Nice to see there's a couple other fishermen out in the water today.
Yeah.
Quite, yes.
Except it's likely that they're all scaring the fish away.
Now, those are sparrows up there. Sparrows above the water is a good sign because they fish drive the plankton up, and the sparrows filter feed off the top of the lake.
And of course, the sparrows poop into the water, and the fish eat that.
Yeah.
Now, we will be trying out some traditional means of fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is old school.
Now, what you see there, that's actually a pretty good size for a bass. It's not the biggest bass I've ever seen, but,
yeah, they get much bigger than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just throw your line in, I would.
So this is where...
Oh, we got a bite. Yeah, now, make sure you reel it in very gently.
Get the net ready.
Don't reel it in too hard, because you're going to find that there's too much...
The line may break.
Yeah. That's why you need all them gads on it. Gives the line a lot of rigidity.
Yep.
Rigidity?
Get the net ready. Rigidity. I'm surprised that that's a word, rigidity.
Is it a word?
It is a word. But it's like, it has too many itities.
Okay, there we go.
Right.
Reel them in.
So we
Get
got
the
a
net
size.
ready. Get the net
That's at
ready.
least 2-pounder.
Yeah.
Scoop them up. We'll take a photo.
Now, later
Catch and release.
on in the episode, Aaron will be showing us how to cook bass.
Yeah.
And how to prepare it. So stay tuned for that.
I'll be
you're going to
showing
want to
you?
get lemon, yeah.
Oh,
Lemon
okay.
and lime, because we're going to be cooking Caribbean style.
Cool. Well,
All
I'm
right,
looking
now
forward to
let's
showcasing
go
my
catch.
cooking
Let's see if we
skills.
can get something bigger than that.
Yeah,
Alright,
get something a bit bigger than that.
Yeah.
That is a
That's a wide mouth bass.
yeah. There's potentially wide mouth bass in that region.
Cool thing about the game is that you can the way this map's set up is if you talk to other fishermen, they'll tell you where they think all the bass are, which will update your map. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a good system. Unfortunately, it's $12.99 on Uplay Store.
Yeah.
But if you like fishing
the ability
games,
to speak to other people.
yes, yeah.
Is DLC.
If there is one major problem with the game is it is with Uplay, so you got to subscribe to that. Not a huge fan of Uplay, if I'm honest. Also, there's a lot of microtransactions in the game. You can actually like buy fish and just pretend.
Instead of catching them,
you buy them.
just go to the grocery store and
That's what it's
purchase the
called.
fish.
The Uplay grocery
But
store.
for actual money.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't like that.
In fact, it's actually the game is balanced in such a way that it's actually to your benefit to do that.
Yeah.
To spend the money instead of spending time fishing, because the longer you spend actually playing the game, the your stats actually decrease.
Yeah.
So it gets harder and harder to actually catch fish the longer you're playing.
Yeah.
So if you want to actually, unlock everything in the game, you're almost forced to purchase everything.
My apologies for that.
Fishing's no. You can't laugh while you're fish. You're going to scare them away.
Well, certainly not shitting your pants. It won't help. Fish will hear it through the boat.
Can you
Actually,
imagine
it's a common misconception. See, the smell does attract some of the lesser known species, such as the poo trout.
You mean the
And
the fecal particles actually protrude the water?
Yeah.
So that's where you get the brown note bass.
The brown note bass.
Oh. That's where the expression
And
brown nose are coming from.
the fecal fish.
Now, we should point out this time, it is getting a little bit dark out there. There are some nocturnal fish. It's usually catch at night, like catfish. Catfish are usually catch at night.
Catfish can actually see very well during the night.
Yeah, they got photo sensors on their face.
Yes.
Kind of like sharks, actually. Now, if you do see a shark in the water, don't actually go near it because sharks are not only endangered and should not be hunted, but they're also very vicious predators. So make sure you never ever hunt a shark. Now, what we're going for here is a wide mouth bass, so they're not too big. So what do you think? I'm thinking it's going to be like what, a 3-pounder?
At least 2.5 pounds.
Based on the size and the shape of the water, absolutely.
Yeah. We're closing in on the area now.
Yeah. Hopefully there are fish here.
And wide mouth bass tend to live out in
The size of that moon.
Where's the moon? Oh yeah, moon's actually not that big. That's another thing I don't like about the game.
Yeah, if anything, it should be larger.
We'll see if we can find something here.
You're sharpening his fishing rod.
Yeah.
Now, I am going out alone on a canoe at night. Not
don't recommend
typically
you do it.
recommended to
No.
do, but
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Look at that, surfacing.
That's at least what, 5
Baiting.
pounds?
Could be.
I don't know. We could be setting a
Could
record
be.
here.
This may be the largest wide mouth bass ever caught in this game.
We'll have to check. There is a leaderboard though, which is nice. That was a nice feature.
Yeah, we should see how we do. We're absolutely in the top 100 though, I gotta say. This game isn't that well known. Alright, so we have him. Now we just gotta scoop him up with the net.
Yeah.
Oh, or did he get away? Oh, maybe he got away.
Oh no, we got him. There we go.
got him.
Thought he lost the
Tagged
line,
him
but there we
again.
are.
You just gotta kind of tease them in sometimes. Tease the rod.
It really is
Pull
a
him in.
wide mouth, huh?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
5 pounds.
5 pounds. But as always, catch and release.
Yeah.
So we got our photos.
We fish for sport, not food.
Yeah. If you want fish, go to the supermarket. They'll kill it for you.
Yeah.
All right, now what else are we gonna get? Is there anything else here we can get?
Now what you can do...
Go for another...
what you can do, actually, is when you take a photo, you can bring that to the Uplay grocery store, and they'll give you almost enough credits to buy the same fish. Yeah, you still got to spend a bit of your own money.
Yeah.
But at least then it's killed
Is there anything
humanely.
bigger than a wide-mouth bass in these waters? Do you think we can go for like?
I believe there is. I think it's.
Let's go for a
I think
gawping
it may
mouth.
be over here.
Yeah.
A gawping mouth.
So we'll have to.
Could be.
It could be a.
Quickly get over there.
Let's see. What's
just a short giant.
We're in Florida, so we gotta keep that in mind. Oh yeah, watch out for gators. Gators are in this game. They're not as big as
steep-nosed gators specifically.
Yeah. Make sure they're not as big as their saltwater crocodiles or Nile crocodiles, but they can still take a nasty bite of your leg. So,
and unfortunately, they are sexually attracted to fecal particles.
Yes.
So Aaron's little event earlier.
That's in fact why they live in swamps, because it smells like fecal matter. A little known fact. Tom Hanks showing up again there on the side. Oh, he just shot into the water. Never mind.
Oh, so this is a blackfin sea bass. They're actually one of the largest.
Is it?
Yeah. My
apologies for misappropriating the fish.
Yeah, because we're actually now getting out of the lagoon. We're going into more salt water. So this would be a saltwater bass.
A more saline.
Saltwater bass require a different type of bait.
Another ranger. It appears, but
that wasn't very nice. You hit your boat.
Doesn't seem to be bothered. He told us to continue.
Yeah. We're going to give him our license anyway.
We'll use these to greet. These are as a form of... it's kind of like waving from a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, there is when you're on a boat, there are like hand signals and stuff you got to give to the rangers. Middle finger raised means I got my license. Come over and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, typically the law just kind of waves you along if you give them that gesture. Because they'll believe you since you're out in the water anyway. You typically do have your license on you.
It's coming out of the park that they might get you. Coming out of the park of your truck.
Of course, if they open fire on you, that just means that they confirm they got your message.
Yeah.
It's a thank you shot across the bow.
Yeah. Should we talk about the boat that we got?
I think we have
a schooner. It's a 12-foot schooner.
This is clearly a sloop.
12-foot schooner, not really designed for bass fishing.
It's more like a pleasure boat. We just happen to be fishing on it.
Yeah, it's outfitted.
Yeah,
it can do the job. It can do what we want it to.
Yeah. Now I know a lot of
Plus
people will use a net
hands.
and just kind of like net fish, but that's if you want volume and not just quality of fish. We're in it for the sport people.
Yeah, more bait, putting down more bait.
Gotta draw the
flaming bait. The fish actually do enjoy warm food.
Yeah, it's you charcoal it, and it's the taste of the charcoal. And you do have to use charcoal. It won't work if you use propane.
Yeah, of course, because the propane would not blend with the water.
Yeah.
And coming up now on the location.
Make sure when you're out on the water that you give. You look at the... look at the size of that blackfin.
She's breaching.
What a huge fish. That was at least 12 pounds.
At least.
This might be the catch of the day.
Could be.
Oh, if it was catch of the day.
That is if we can get it.
Now, this is going to be tricky because our rods might not be big enough for 12-pound fish. We'll see.
Could be. We do have... we're actually running 2 lines on this particular rod, which strengthens its pull load. But of course, it's much more likely to get jammed. So, let's see. Oh, there it is. Breaching. All right, we got it hooked.
Now we just gotta reel it in very gently. You want to keep the line firm, but you don't want it to get too slack, and you don't want it to get too firm that it snaps the rod off.
No,
absolutely.
Now, modern rods that tend not to happen because they're made with modern lightweight materials. If you want a really good rod, get it with carbon fiber.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or what's it called? Carbon titanium?
Carbotanium.
Carbotanium. But they cost way more than just a regular aluminum rod. Aluminum rod should do you nicely.
That'll cost you about 400,000 reals.
Yeah. Oh, look at the size of that fish.
Yeah.
This fish is putting up quite a fight.
That would make a nice dinner if we could keep it.
I don't think we're gonna throw this one back because I mean I feel like you could prepare some sort of side salad with that and grill it up really nice on the Barbie. So.
Fish with a fish salad.
Yeah.
Now, Adam, you know that we're not allowed to keep any of these.
We can keep it on the hush hush.
It's actually a pretty cool mechanic in the game how you can try and smuggle out fish out of the water.
Yeah.
Smuggle fish back into the country.
Yeah. Now, we should address the elephant in the room. Yes, we are hunting a living creature. People do this. We just kind of got to get over the fact that this is something that people do. But we're not doing anything cruelly here.
Well, this is evolution in motion.
Yeah. We're certainly not being cruel when we're hunting the fish.
No, of course not.
You gotta kill things in order for evolution to advance.
Yeah.
That's just how it works. In order for the human race to, remain dominant on Earth, then we gotta kill stuff.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, we evolved as omnivores, so we're gonna need to eat meat at some point anyway.
Yeah, especially if you want to retain dominance.
And fish is actually a really good source of omega-3 fatty acids, protein, all that kind of stuff, and it's very lean, so you don't get all that nasty, bad saturated fats you do in beef or pork.
You also get that nice fish taste and aroma. I know a lot of people love to smell fish.
Fish seems to be tiring out here now. I believe we've got him.
Just a few more minutes on the line.
Get the net ready.
Yeah.
Is it square for net?
Be ready to scoop.
Get the net ready. I think we got him.
Okay.
Believe we got him. Majestic creature.
Look at that. Scooping him right up.
13 pounds!
Wow.
Wow. Good job, guys.
He is tired. Alright. Well, then maybe we should have a cook-up.
Yeah, I think we should.
We should call it a day here.
Yeah. So
let's head back to the house and cook up a feast of that.
It's a solid day of fishing.
12-pound fish we just caught.
13 pound.
13.
That's actually we're number 8 on the leaderboard now. That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, there's a Uplay leaderboard app on iPhone and Android. It's a $13 app as well, but it's worth it if you enjoy fishing.
Yeah. So will we call that a day then? This is a pretty successful day.
We gotta cook up our fish though. Go cook up our fish.
Alright.
Now, I haven't gotten this far in my game. Is there a particular place you gotta go to cook up your fish?
You do, yeah. You have to go back here.
Stop farting. You're ruining our fishing boat.
Go back here and just kind of glare at the fish.
Truck.
Just kind of glare at the fish until he just kind of bursts into flames here.
Yeah. You know what this game reminds me of? A little bit?
Sega base fishing.
Well, yeah, a little bit. I was going to say it reminds me of the whale fishing in Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Oh, a little bit.
It's a bit different though. You can't net or cook up that and stuff in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. Anyway,
thanks for joining us on this very special episode of Fishmasters, where we master fish.
Dag gun it.
Bye.
Eh?